bonsoir, buenos dias, buenas noches. How y'all doing? I hope all is well on your side of the screen. So today we are going to be talking about our top 5. Yes, 5 nail nail vendors that I have worked with this year. I decided I haven't done this before. I mean, I've done my top 3 for like on the internet type of thing. Those were the 3 top ones that I found when I was looking at reviews, but I haven't done like a top 5. So I'm like, oh, why the hell not? You know, I've worked with so many brands this year that I was like, it would be a great idea for me to show you guys my personal faves that I have worked with, and I like the quality. And this is no shade to anybody else because it's a lot of companies that I worked with, so it was really hard to narrow it down to 5, but I didn't want to drag it, and I just wanted to have like a small number so this video don't be like super long or whatever, you know. And so that's the same thing I did with the top 5 hair, you know, wig reviews. So top 5, we're gonna start off with Nailsbyshowoff. So with Nailsbyshowoff, I really love her creativity. I love that she uses a lot of bling. I love that I was able to do those anniversary nails, and I'll link pictures. Hopefully I can have pictures I can put, or maybe some of the stills from the video. But that was like big for me because I wanted to have that for our anniversary for me and my Shelly. So that was something that I was able to have. Yeah, like she had initially, when I did a review for her I think it was earlier in the year. Was it earlier in the year? I think it was earlier in the year. I did a review with some of her nails, and all her nails was on point, you know, blinged out to the max. And y'all know I love to be extra. Like, look at me right now. I've been getting so many compliments on these nails. This is from a different company though, in the UK. I think it's Nailed It UK, if I remember correctly. I did post them on Instagram in my stories, so those of you that have me on Instagram, you probably saw it. But yeah, she like, I love her creativity, and I love how she does like giveaways on her Instagram and things like that. The only negative I can say about her nails, and I think I did send her an email about it, was that some of the rhinestones did fall off you know, a little bit quicker than I would have personally wanted them to. But I've had that with other companies as well, but I think like hers was like a little bit faster than I was accustomed to. Like even these, I've had these on for about 2 weeks, and I've lost about 4 rhinestones. But with hers, I did lose quite a bit of rhinestones, and it was like in a day, or I think the same day I actually lost some, and I had to like glue some on. So whenever that happens, I do let them know, so hopefully they can modify whatever it is that they were doing and just kind of just expand on something that's already amazing, because her styles are amazing. I love the fact she could put pictures on there. Like, I haven't came across any other company that I've personally worked with or bought from that has had that. And I bought those anniversary nails, but the other ones she did gift to me to do the review. That's with her. The next one that I'm going to mention is, of course, jewelsnails. I feel like I have a relationship with her. Like, we've had little like nothing major, but like little conversations. I've watched her like have 2 kids. And you know, it's just been like an amazing journey since I've met her. I think it was back in 2014. And she was pretty much, I think if I remember correctly, she was the first company that I actually bought nails from Etsy. So she goes way back, just as far as my videos go way back. And shout out to the person, I forgot who it was, but I know there was a comment where, you know, the person was like, you know, I've seen a lot of other people do nails, but I come to you, especially for nails, because you were one of the first people. Honey, yes, I was, especially Etsy hauls, I was the second person on YouTube to create that. There was nobody else except one other girl. She was a black girl. I don't remember her name, but I'm pretty sure I would be able to like look her up. but she was the first person that I seen do these types of videos, the nail hauls. And I actually, you know, kind of got the idea from her. And now it's like so many people have kind of branched out and do like Etsy nail videos and things like that. You know, don't nobody give me credit, but it's alright though. It's alright. You know, just a little bit of shade, but you know, it's alright though. It happens. That's just how it is on YouTube. Like you could create something and it doesn't matter because there's no copyrights. You're just putting it out there for the world. The same thing with the children's clothing hauls. That was something that I only seen one other person at the time doing that when I had my son doing it, you know, the try-on hauls for kids. And now it's like really big. A lot of people have been doing their kids, putting it out. But if you look at like my very first videos where he was doing it, you won't see anyone else with those dates except my videos, you know. I don't think I have the first one on private either. It might be unlisted now because, you know, that's something he more so does on his channel, D-Rocks TV. But, yeah. Now he's doing, like, menswear and, you know, teens to menswear. So there's no more, like, children's anything. You know, other people can have the torch for that. But anyway, back to what I was... You see how I go on a tangent and just start talking about everything? I love her. Like, her styles, I feel like, are getting a lot more modern now. They are a little more of, like, I don't know, like, I kind of want to say, like, traditional, like, types of styles. It kind of gives me, like, an Asian vibe sometimes with the styles that she has. But, I personally love how she has and like I said, now she's been doing a lot more modern styles. I got some cute ones that I've worn several times that have like bows on them, have so much bling, and her bling never comes off. It was only one time a few years ago that she had an issue with the bling coming off, and I let her know. And from that day, I've never seen her bling come off of nails that I purchased or that she sent me. So, you know, whatever she did it right, because that gel that she's using is great. Like, it really feels like you just got your nails done when you put on her nails. And the way that she makes them, and the same thing with the previous one I mentioned. She uses like gel or something under, I think. So they are hard to take off. Like, especially if you use my process that I showed you guys in previous videos, which I'll try to link down below if I remember. Your nails are not going to come off for like up to 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks if you push it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, these have been, I've had these on since like the 17th of December, and today is the 28th. So it's going on 3 weeks that I've had these on. I'm trying to debate if I'm going to keep them on for the new year or get me a new style. I might just keep them on. I might take them on. I don't know yet. Like, I'm still thinking about it. I kind of want to put on shorter ones because I have some things that I have to take care of, like editing these videos, and the longer nails kind of slow me down. They're not very long, but they're long for me. This is why I love Jewels Nails. Like, with the first one that I mentioned, her nails was dumb long, okay? Like, those, I was only able to keep them on for a short amount of time because they're so long. They're beautiful, but they're long. And that's what she, like, specializes in. But I think she started doing a few shorter ones. I haven't looked at her page in a little while, though. Now, Jewels Nails, you know, her prices, she has different price ranges. That's what I like about her nails, too. You do have to kind of look at the description to see if it has like the gel or not. Because I know that was one time I was like, oh, you know, these aren't as thick as the other ones that I've had. And she was like, oh, those that you purchased didn't have gel. So you have to kind of be aware of that, because I personally prefer the gel. Like, I'll pay the extra money because I want the gel. I don't like thin nails. It just feels like I could have bought it from the regular store if I'm going to get thin nails. You know what I'm saying? Like the drugstore. Which I still buy nails from the drugstore as well, especially, but I have so many nails now that I don't really have to that much. But yeah, like, I like them to be thick, so I'll pay a little extra if, you know, like, she has different options on there as well on her Etsy page. So, you know, I really like her nails, and her short nails are always on point. Like, she's the only person that I have found short nails that I have really, that have been my number one. Okay, if this was about short nails, she would be number one. So yeah. I'm gonna be doing more short nail videos because I see my short nail video that I did a while back definitely got a lot of traction. So I guess some of you guys really like short nails. So I'll do a short nail one. I'll also do a long nail one, you know, so you guys can kind of see like who's out there. But I'm gonna try to get new companies. That way you guys can have a variety, you know. Let's see. The next one is NubianNylaNailzz. She's in LA. So with NubianNylaNailzz, her nails, they have like a Egyptian type of vibe to them, or yeah, pretty much like Egyptian, goddess Isis, goddess Athena, like it has those kind of vibes to it. So I'm really into that type of stuff. I don't know if you guys have saw, like I have the Eye of Horus. I was even thinking about getting an Eye of Horus tattoo. I'm still contemplating, like I want to kind of get it right here, but I just want to get I had sent the tattoo artist the design and everything, but I didn't get a chance to go to the appointment, and he moved away. So now I got to kind of think about if I still want, like who I want to do it or whatever. So yeah, like those things are real big for me, like the goddess Isis, the Eye of Horus, and so many other things. Like I just love Greek mythology in general. So just seeing that, it was really nice to see. And she had like Nubian queens and things like that. So I like that vibe about her. Also, her nails were good as far as the thickness. I personally haven't put them on as yet, but I am going to be soon. I definitely intend to this year coming up, like wear them in some videos somewhere, you know, one of the videos that I have coming up. I still have a good amount of nails that I have not even put on yet. Like I've had these nails since last year, I believe. Yeah. It was either early this year or last year, since it might have been early this year since I've had these nails. She has sent me a few different ones. And I only wore two of them probably in the springtime. They were like pastel colors. So yeah, it takes me a while to get them. Plus, like I mostly wear them when I'm filming or I'm going somewhere really nice. And a lot of times when I'm going somewhere nice, I'll revert back to ones that I've worn that I really loved. I'll just re-wear them. So yeah, that's my dilemma. Because I'm like, ooh, I love those so much, the sparkles. I have so many sparkly ones. So even if I get basic nails, and that's why it's good to have, like, even if you get like one set of sparklies, you know, that are really from a good company, then it's good to save them. Because, and you know, you guys, I don't remember if you saw my storage video, but if not, I'll try to remember to link that as well. So many things I want to link. You know, keep them in the trays, the acrylic trays and things like that, because then you can always pull them out. And if you get a basic pair of nails, you know, from a company, like let's say you get some like low cost nails from like Jewels Nails, and you have your blingies, you could put it on with that, and nobody would ever know that it's from two different companies or it's from two different times, you know, but you're able to accessorize and just kind of bling it up. I've done that many times. Or if I've lost a nail from a set that I really loved, I'll replace two of them with something else, so it just kind of looks cohesive still, you know. So yeah, those are my little tricks, y'all. Those are my little tricks. The next one that I have is Nail Holic Studio. That one, those nails, I thought they were really cute. She has different sizes. She has long ones. But the thing about her that really stood out to me was that she had kitty nails as well. So like I told you guys, I was buying some for my daughter for July. And she absolutely loved them. She's not really a nail person, but she liked the fact that she was able to have them. And it's funny enough, when we was going out for Christmas, she put them on, but she took them off because she's not used to it, and she didn't really like want them to fall off or anything like that. So it's something, she's still like a young teen, so it's something she still got to kind of get used to. And so Yeah, but it was cute to see. At least she was like, trying them on at least, months later. So it was cool. And yeah, but it's cool to know that they have them nice and short for kids, kid sizes, and they come with a variety. So depending on if your nails are short or your nails are long, then I mean, if your fingers are big, if you have larger fingers or smaller fingers for kids, then there's so many in there that it would be able to fit for the most part. I know her thumb is a little bit bigger, but it was okay as far as like how it fit. It could have been a little bit bigger, but it worked. But like I said, she didn't wear it anyway, so it didn't matter. But yeah, at least she has them for when she wants to like play around or whatever. So the last one that I'm gonna talk about is Nailed by KD. Remember I had those orange nails. She's not on Etsy, but I'll link the video where I spoke about it down below. The orange nails with all that bling, like those were like really standout nails. And even though, like I told you guys, I'm not really like a long nail gal, those were some that I really liked wearing. They really stood out in videos that I wore them. And they really had like good substance to them, and I didn't have any problems with the rhinestones falling off or anything like that. I really liked her nails. I liked the way they looked, and they just really looked like I just got my nails fresh out the salon, and I like that about it. And I think she's a nail artist as well. Well, pretty much all the people that I mentioned, I believe they're nail artists. I'm not too sure about NubianNylaNailzz, but I mean the way that all of them do their nails, I think that the first one she might be self-taught. I'm not 100% sure. You could probably find out on her Instagram, but yeah, the last one I know she was like a hairstylist. So when you go to her website, it kind of showed like booking and things like that. But she does press on nails as well, and her press on nails are like really, like they look like the new most modern types of styles, which is cool. So it's like with each of these that I mentioned, they each have something else. Like Katie Styles, she's more like the modern, the ones that you see on like the Instagram pages and things like that. The Nail Style Holic, Nail Holic Studio, hers are pretty, I think hers were pretty modern as well, but for me personally, I was more so concerned about the kid stuff, and I like that she had that. With the Nubian nails, her vibe was just like real different and unique, and that's what stood out to me most. With Jules nails, just like her short nails are just like epic. She's like the short nail queen, and it's not short kid nails, it's short nails for adults. Like she's the only one that had, like, I've tried to get it from other people. I've told them like, oh, please make sure it's really short, and it was like pure garbage. You know what I mean? Like it was just like either it was a bad shape or it didn't fit my nail properly, and I'm just like, this was a waste. You know what I mean? So I always revert back to her. Like she's probably the only one that I've bought nails from several times. Like every year I'll buy nails from her just because like I like her nails that much. And the final one, her nails really stood out to me because I think she calls herself the fairy godmother. And yeah, she's like infamous for all the bling that she uses on the nails. It's like giving you Cardi B life, especially because, Cardi B's nails was such a big thing. When I started seeing her, I'm like, yes, I can get the style for much less. Her prices are pretty decent. So, decent for the amount of work that she has to put in. But some of these prices, yeah, they out of some of our pocket ranges. Like it's a one-time thing for me. So you gotta kind of keep it in your budget and see, because from when I started to now, like the prices have definitely gone up, but it's supply and demand. People like it now. People have saw the benefits. So there's so many companies, so many prices. So you do kind of have to look around. When I do shop myself on Etsy, I do look at reviews. That's something really big for me. So if I see a good amount of negative reviews, then it's a no-go. If I'm spending my coins, like, no. Okay? Or I also look to see how they may have responded to a negative comment. Sometimes negative comments are not really a negative comment. It's just like maybe something happened. You know, I've seen that where somebody sent out the nails and the person put a 1, but they actually redid the nails for the person, sent out another batch, so they lost money from their company sending out another batch because UPS or whoever messed up. So, you know, coming from a business standpoint and business mind, you know, that's kind of tough. You know, when you send something out, the person doesn't get it. It's like that's a loss, a twice of a loss. You know, because that's a loss because the person didn't get it, and then it's another loss because if you're trying to help them, you're either gonna try to refund them or send them out another one, so you're losing money. You know. So yeah, that's pretty much my top 5 nail companies, all right, of 2020. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.